What is up, guys? MrBayeasy here, and today we're going to be doing some more Seduce Me. This is essentially going to be either a 1 or 2-part encore of the game. As you guys know, I already beat the game, or already got one of the endings, and I really enjoyed it. So today we're going to be experiencing some more of them. So without further ado, let's get it kicked off. If you haven't seen the original, playthrough of this, definitely check it out. There'll be an annotation on the video right here, and I hope you guys enjoy. Oh, and one quick thing, guys, I just want to mention, I will be skipping periodically through this because a lot of the stuff we have already seen, so I'm going to try to keep it relevant to the new stuff and only the new stuff, so just bear with me. I'll have some things in there that are like, basically from the previous one, so like the progression of what I'm doing, but other than that, it's going to be just mainly the new stuff, so hopefully that's alright with you guys. I had to start a new game, and I got all the way back up to here. Along the way, I got hearts for all the dudes just because we're going all in. We're trying to get some romance. We're trying to get some different endings. But today, this right here, I think is a major point, whether I stay and help around the house or go with Suzu and Naomi. Just for the sake of a little bit of variety, we're going to actually head out, be a noodle, and not help around the house, even though that's kind of messed up. But we're going to go out and I think they said that they were going to the arcade or something. Either way, we're going to do that. So let's see what happens.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm going with you. I'm sure. I trust these guys to be able to work everything out. Dude, it's such a noodle play, man. I'm serious. Like, that's such a ween piece move.
Thank you for trusting us, miss.
Yeah, I trust you. You can do all the work for me, man.
Alright, we'll wait here while you go get your things.
This is so messed up. You're right. I was strangely relieved to know that everything was going to be okay while I was gone from the house. I trusted the guys enough to do everything they could for this house party, so my mind focused itself on hanging out with my friends. I hope they don't mess this up, honestly.
Well, since we got you out of the house, we might as well go to the mall and walk around a bit.
I'm feeling that.
Just eat breakfast after all.
And it was delish. Good idea, Naomi. Yeah, that was a good meal, though.
Could have had more flavor, in my opinion.
Oh, damn. Shitting on their cooking.
Suzu, you eat chili peppers when you're bored. Everything you eat always needs more flavor.
Yeah, well, I mean, too much spice and you, lose all the flavor. I still can't get over that, Suzu. You need to teach me, Suzu? We'll go with that. Why not?
You just need to eat spicy food all the time. You gotta tame your mouth.
Oh, I'm sure. But that was weird. So for all the dudes, there's like a little demon heart. She had some crazy spike wheel. That was crazy. Is that her heart? That's pretty crazy.
Tame your mouth? Really, Suzu?
Oh, man. Getting a bit spicy up in here. No pun intended.
Anyways, after the mall, what do you want to do? We could go to the Pink Lady Cafe and chill out with Kay. I'm sure she'd love the company.
Yeah, why not?
But we have to stop by the arcade. They have this new game out called Orion. You get to control this guy named Isaku, and you're part of the rebel forces, and you get to shoot things, and there's robots, and...
Well, it sounds like my kind of game.
Sheesh, we get it, Suzu, we get it. We'll go to the arcade.
Oh, let me make that decision, Naomi. Jeez. Well, let's go to, here we go. All right. Well, to be honest, here's my rationale. I don't want Kay interrupting the sesh that we're gonna have going, so we're just gonna go to the arcade first because I really don't care about talking to Kay, to be honest. I know it sounds kind of harsh, but either way, I'm hanging out with these two. That's my priority. So let's go to the arcade first. Whoa, that thing looks cool. Holy crap. This is crazy. So we headed to the mall and walked around for a good amount of time before driving out to Moonfall Arcade. As weird as the name sounded, the arcade was one of the best arcades in the city. Kids and teenagers lined the games, watching the players at the consoles as they anxiously waited to have their turn.
Oh, there it is!
That's so old school, dude.
This is the game you were excited about?
Sounds badass. What do you mean? It looks really cool.
That's right! And I'm gonna play it so hard, I'll beat the game in one shot.
Whoa! Alright, pro. Obviously MLG, trick shot. Suzu smirked and looked at me, hoping that I would join her as I usually did for partner games. I looked to Naomi, who merely rolled her eyes, crossed her arms, and gave me the okay nod. What the heck, like you're my boss? I grinned before nodding to Suzu, who cheered in joy. Oh yeah. Whoa!
Alright, let's do this.
Yo, you look cool in this animation. Let's do this. It took us a good half hour. Oh man, she must be pissed. Naomi's just sitting there waiting. Damn. Before we were able to step up to the platforms. The point of the game was to beat the government and restore freedom to the general public. Jeez. We played as rebels in a robot. We played as rebels in a robot. Oh, okay. Makes more sense now. And the game quickly became a smash and bash game versus multiple enemy robots. By the time we got to the boss, we were unstoppable. It was so refreshing to beat the boss and put our three-letter code names into the high score list.
And that is how you game. We are unstoppable, Anderson.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Suzu gave me a large smile, which made me smile back. I was happy to be able to hang out and have fun with my friends like this. I felt free from worries or responsibilities. It was something I loved. We eventually lost track of the time and wound up staying longer than we expected, making us unable to stop at the cafe. Oh, no! Before going home to dress for the housewarming party. Shit. Well, I guess that's another ending we'll have to try. So we drove back. Naomi and Suzu picked up clothes and other necessities from their houses before driving back to the mansion. Coming out hot as shit. Let's go. Burn in the fire. As soon as I opened the door to the hall, I watched as Naomi and Suzu's faces turned from smiles to complete awestruck stares. What?
Dude, you look hot.
Damn straight.
I promise to be with you forever.
Oh yeah, this is the weird.
I swear.
So important.
I love you.
Oh! 7 a.m. Why am I up so early? I don't know. Explore the house. Let's explore the house. We didn't do that before. Quickly, I found an old office. A desk and a chair sat by the far side as a large bookshelf of documents and memorabilia donned its nooks and crannies. There were a couple pictures of me growing up peeking from the shelf as I walked further into the room. I don't believe I've been in here before. I tried to recall memories of ever seeing this room, coming up with nothing as a result. This room was new to me. Did I want to disturb the furniture? Oh, we gonna find some new stuff about Gramps? Maybe. I'm curious. I gently opened the shelves and any drawers I saw in the room, and a couple of them were books and even sewing kits. I assumed they were used for my grandfather's toys, so I left them alone. One drawer, however, was locked, no matter how many times I pulled. Ooh, secrets. Grr, come on, open. Nothing, it would not budge. The drawer beside it, though, did reveal a laptop. Why is there a laptop in a drawer? If it's off, I mean, you don't have to worry about it. I lifted it from the drawer and carried it over to the desk and chair, opening it. It was a high-tech laptop with a retina scanner as a pass lock. Oh, damn, a retina scanner. Yeah, that's some hardcore stuff. I was not sure whether or not to try to unlock it or not. I don't think you'd be able to. Try. Why not? What's up with that? I decided to try. I turned on the computer and leaned my face near the retina scanner, lining the camera up with my eye. To my surprise, I heard a ping come from the computer before the screen opened to a desktop. That's interesting. Maybe he secured her profile when she was a little wee one. Look at that. On the desktop were documents and folders labeled with different aspects of the Anderson Company. Taxes, profits, bylaws, products. The list went on and on. One icon, however, stood out from the rest. Vorigo. I double-clicked the icon, but no window came up. Instead, I heard a large click from the drawer that was locked. Yo, that is some crazy stuff. It's like a key within a key. That's crazy. What the? I slowly left my seat and walked over to the drawer, attempting to open it again. It slid open smoothly in the direction of my pulling hand, revealing two books. One was a plain black journal with a tie to keep it closed. The other was bound in leather with cryptic symbols all over the cover. Whoa. I sat down at the desk and read through the journal further, finding drawings and sketches of symbols and magic circles, each with their own different meanings and effects. It was all fascinating. There was even a page of important spells to know. I read through them, trying to memorize them into my mind. I don't know what came over me, but I started to feel more energetic and more powerful simply by reading my grandfather's notes. I was suddenly aware of the energy that surrounded my body and the power that was around the house. The more I read, the more powerful I became. What is happening? However, my hand suddenly froze and I found myself walking back to the drawer, putting the book back and closing the drawer. The lock reset and I snapped out of it. I shook my head and looked at the drawer, realizing what I had done. I walked over to the desk to reopen the lock, but suddenly felt the need to stop. Something held me back and didn't want me to pry any more than I already had. I was curious beyond belief, but I obeyed my thoughts for now. Eventually, I would come back and look into it. I turned on my computer and started to jam to music as I ate my food. As I ate, I began to think about going out. There were so many places to go, things to do. Okay, let's follow up. Let's go to the arcade again, man. We had such a blast last time. I began to wander the aisles of the machine, scanning over them to find a good game to play. I had played a lot of the games already with Suzu, so it was just a matter of finding a good one. What finally caught my attention was a crowd of people surrounding a group of machines. I got closer and peeked through the crowd to see Suzu, I knew it, sitting in a racing game versus two other players who were on the same machine behind Suzu's. From the looks of it, Suzu was losing, and that was causing her angered face. We're about to hop in and save the day, dude.
You're going down.
His name is Jerk. I love that, dude. He doesn't even have a name. It's just Jerk.
Kiss my my Italian ass!
Oh, get dominated! Is it gonna be like a jerk too? That'd be so funny. I stifled a giggle watching Suzu remain playful under stress. She was adorable but feisty. Truly a spicy Italian. Oh my god. I observed as Suzu finally caught up to her opponents and passed them with ease. Yo, she clutched!
What the?
And then Moron is the other one. That is legit the best, man.
Later, loser!
Oh, see you later. Getting dominated. The crowd began to cheer, man. Suzu's going off on the main stage right now, guys. Watching Suzu beat out the guys and slide into first place as the lights and sounds began to blare in celebration, the two jerks left the machine in a huff and Suzu stood up.
Good game, everyone.
Well, at least she's good sport. Slowly, the crowd began to disperse, leaving me standing to applaud for Suzu alone. Suzu smiled as she finally saw me, walking over to me.
Hey, what brings you here?
I'm here to dominate, man. I'm here to show my skills. I don't want to be stuck at home, so I came here. I needed to have some fun after yesterday.
Yeah, man, I get you. Yesterday was full of tightwad business guys. I mean,
What the heck?
Naomi were pretty uncomfortable, too.
Why is she like so quiet? What the fuck happened? Really? I'm really sorry to hear about that. Suzu laughed and waved her hand in dismissal of it. She then leaned against the racing game and put her hands in her pockets.
So what do you plan on doing here?
Dude, I told you, I'm here to show you my skills. I just wanted to have some alone time and play some games. Absolutely not. Let's play some games together.
Oh, really? What game do you think you could beat me at?
All of them. Suzu grinned from ear to ear, nodding before taking my hand and heading over to the machine in question. It was cute to see Suzu like this. She was always the adventurous type, and I loved that side of her beyond anything. I guess that's what kept our friendship strong for so long. We took up our plastic guns and swiped our game cards across the credit slot, giving our credits to the game to play.
You take left, I take right?
Sounds like a plan. We're like a tactical unit right now. As usual, let's go. The game quickly started up and we blasted our way through hordes of robots, landing more headshots than professional shooter tournament players. Yeah, boy, that's what I'm talking about, man. Going off. Suzu and I had played this game so often, it pretty much had become our go-to high-score game. We always kept the top 5 spots on the leaderboard for ourselves. Damn, greedy. As we finished the first level, though, we were stunned to see the new leaderboard at the loading screen.
Someone took number 1?
Oh, that's not gonna fly. Oh, hell no. Oh man, what is this? Suzu looked at me with a very familiar, deadly look in her eyes. Damn, she's going in. She was determined to regain number 1. So was I. I knew what this meant. No deaths, quick reloads and consistent headshots, and Easter egg points. God, this is cool. I like this.
Hey Anderson, let's make this a little more fun. Whoever has the least amount of headshots has to treat the other to lunch.
Ha! Great, we'll do it. It's almost 2 p.m., Suzu.
There's such a thing as late lunch.
Yeah, there's brunch too, so you know, I mean, it makes sense. All right, you're on. Ew, dude. Machine, second level. All right, and we're off. Virtual bullets began to fly across the screen, slamming into the heads of multiple robots and causing them to fall to the floor and die out. We eventually had a crowd form behind us. Oh, everyone's watching now. We're so beast, cheering us on and offering us food so we wouldn't have to leave the machine. What? This is epic, dude. Is this like what happens really at arcades? I'm about to go more often. Most of them were guys who liked the girl on girl. Oh, hold on. Let me rephrase. I'm sorry. Got ahead of myself. My bad. Most of them were guys who liked the girl on gun action, but some of them were actually excited bystanders, hoping that we would take back our high score. We snacked a bit, taking breaks between cutscenes and level changes, but we remained true to our goal. Eventually, we made it to the final boss, a giant black bear robot with red eyes and deadly attacks.
Let's go, Anderson!
Oh, we got this. We still got this. Right behind you. The crowd behind us began to cheer as we began our final battle. Our legs were a little wobbly, but we were too into the game to care. All we cared about was the large red bar at the top of the screen, slowly emptying with each bullet we fired into the boss's body. Let's go, we're dominating. We only had a few shots left when someone called out.
Girls suck!
Oh, it's that moron kid, that loser, the freaking noodle. Without missing a shot, Suzu and I replied at once.
Wish we did!
Oh, get dominated! Before landing the final blow to our opponent, the death cutscenes flashed and played on the screen. The scream of the robot bear booming through the speakers. Suzu and I weren't excited just yet. We were waiting for the high score screen to appear. It was the final high score screen of the entire game, so it was the most important screen in our eyes. Come on, come on!
New high score.
Oh, that is gross, bro. The screen popped up revealing our code SCA as the #1 score in the game. Oh no, I think that's her knocking down our mysterious MAL. MAL, that's Malex, dude. Our mysterious MAL opponent to second place. That's absolutely Malex. I'm sorry, that's Malex, dude. He was in here dominating, probably, getting warmed up. The crowd behind us went ballistic as Suzu and I hugged each other tightly in joy. It was like stepping over a major milestone despite it only being an arcade game. We did it! Wahoo! In matters of accuracy, I was better. That's right. However, Suzu had more kills and headshots. Damn, making her the winner of our little bet.
Booyah! Free lunch!
God dang it. Best not be going to like some expensive restaurant. Ha, alright. Where to, boss?
I just want some drive-thru food. I've been eating way too many home-cooked meals, man. I need at least one unhealthy meal.
Simple chick, I like that. Alright, so Suzu's family was indeed an Italian family, but they were very self-conscious about their food. They were quite possibly the healthiest family I knew. It's good, it's not bad. Suzu and I left the arcade, occasionally stopping to be given praise or be asked a question about our gaming skills. We eventually headed out to the parking lot where a decently used Jade motorcycle sat with chains around its wheels. Oh, don't even tell me we're about to steal this. Suzu quickly took off the chains and took a seat on the bike, getting out 2 helmets, placing one on her own head and ushering me to sit behind her. Wait, this is hers? Are you kidding? I followed her gesture and made myself comfortable on the leather seat behind her, putting on one of the helmets and wrapping my arms around her waist. Oh, geez. That thing's hers? Yo! I had ridden with her on her motorcycle before, so this was nothing new to us. Suzu revved the engine and quickly sped out of the lot, driving into the streets towards a fast food joint.
Paradise Parlor sound good? I'd love some Paradise Nuggets and cheese fries.
Paradise Nuggets? Yeah, sounds good to me.
Thanks for late lunch.
Absolutely. It might as well be dinner now. Suzu and I laughed. It was funny how time flew by. Whoa. Let's do this one.
Oh, nah, man. I gotta head back home.
Nah, man.
Francesca while my folks meet up with some bigwigs from the casino.
Got you. Wait, bigwigs from the casino? Some mafia dealings? What's going on? No, a bit stereotypical. Sorry, but anyway. Okay, see you in school then.
Thanks, though. See ya.
Peace. All right, so this is where the big fight happens. And so I may just choose to not do anything this time. I mean, I don't know if that's like a massive distraction. Suzu seemed to be really into it, so maybe I might fight again. Who knows? Glare into her soul. That sounds like a pretty good alternative here. I glared hard at Lisette, feeling wisps of air and magic run through my skin and veins. However, I stopped at what I saw. Yo, I'm not even kidding. I straight got chills. Like, if I saw that in real life, I would legit dump. No lie. All right, so here we go. I still kind of have chills. That's crazy. Around Lisette was a dark purple aura that seemed all too familiar. It was like demon magic, but it seemed to be tamer. That's that chick. That's her, man. I'm wondering if we're causing that and it wants to hurt her, or whether she's connected to that somehow. I don't know. I couldn't respond. I was entraced by a small hum in the air. It was distant. Almost like an ethereal whisper you'd hear in horror games, but it was real. It sounded vaguely of a woman humming a tune I didn't recognize. Can we hear that? Oh yeah, we can hear that. I suddenly felt the need to walk away, so I did. Naomi and Suzu scrambled to catch up and followed at my new quickened pace.
Sheesh, Anderson. You look like you saw a ghost.
If only you knew. As the bell rang for school to end, I felt my phone vibrate in my pocket. Huh? A text from Dad? I'll be picking you up today. Make sure you're ready to go when I get there. What the hey? Dad's never late, especially not this late. Before I could finish, a group of hands grabbed at my hands, feet, and covered my mouth. It felt disgusting and scary feeling their hands on me. I needed it to stop.
Hey! Don't dirty up Malex's prey.
Oh, man. The voice, which sent a fearful shiver down my spine, whispered into my ear.
You're coming with me, Miss Anderson.
Oh, damn. Malex walked over and set the barrel of his gun against the skin between my eyes.
It'll be so funny when they find your dead body instead.
Hilarious. Alright, so what if we say wait? We fought last time. Let's say wait. I could see Malex pull the trigger before bracing myself. Oh no! No demon magic.
Oh, what the fuck?
Man, your gun sucks, man. You gotta get a new gun. That shit's always jamming. I open my eyes again to see Malex jamming his finger against the trigger, trying to shoot me to no avail.
Well, she either has the barrier spell on her, or you're losing your power.
Stop! I'm not losing shit! This little brat must have that spell on her!
I felt a wave of relief run through my body. The other devils laughed at Malex, aw man, which made him angrier.
I said, shut up!
Yo, did he just straight take out one of his own dudes? Malex suddenly moved his gun towards a nearby devil and pulled the trigger. I stared wide-eyed as the bullet from Malex's gun rammed itself into the neck of the devil boy. The wound spouted fire and blood, causing the devil to scream and flail in extreme pain before falling limp to the ground. Yo, he just crossed him off the list! As the body hit the floor, it began to almost deform and melt. Blood and black ash poured out of the wound in every opening that body had, causing the smell of death to quickly fill the room. That's just delicious. It was now just a pile of blood and skin. It's just lovely. It's just amazing. The bullet had burnt up the muscle, bones. It just keeps going. And any structure the body had to give it its form. That could have been me. That straight up could have been me, yo. Oh, man.
Anyone else wanna laugh at me? Huh?
Damn, that is no joke. The devils around us shut their mouths, obeying the warning of the obvious master of the space. Malex growled before glaring at me.
As I was saying, it must be some holy magic or some shit like that. There is.
Ew. The girl who had kidnapped me stepped up beside Malex, looking to me. Malex wrapped a strong arm around her waist and pulled her tight against his side before burying his face against her neck. What the fuck? Eris didn't react, but continued to stare at me as Malex ravaged her shoulder and neck in violent kisses. This is it's picking up right here. You're just gonna do this right in front of me? Eventually, Malex pulled away, licking his lips before looking to Eris's face.
Be a dear and get rid of her barrier. Now.
Wait. You're telling me he had to go through all of that just to ask her to get rid of the barrier? Like he to just like nom on her neck for a second?
I may not be able to shoot you yet, brat, but there are other ways I can beat the living shit out of you.
What the fuck? Let's just keep saying wait. I want to do everything different than what I did before, because it may result in a different ending. At least we saw some demon kid get crossed off, so maybe that is a reason why. But either way, here we go. Wait. I stood there. That's all I could do. I waited for someone to save me. I waited for someone to stop Malex and Eris. Waiting was all I could do. Hey, we might actually save Malex's ass, because before, remember, Eris went like balls to the wall and took Malex out, man. Waiting was all I convinced myself I could do. Let's just be patient, man. We're gonna go straight monk and just not do nothing. Eventually, I felt lighter, and the air stopped moving around me. Eris had finished her job. I didn't feel so protected anymore. I felt fear consume me as Malex's smirk grew horrifyingly wide.
That's it for you.
Shit, hopefully not. Malex quickly placed the barrel of his gun between my eyes, once again pulled the trigger. I didn't even get a chance to close my eyes. No, are we dead? No, and that's it for you. Shit, we should have fought, man. Now I'm a pile of freaking blood and skin. That's fantastic. Alright, we're gonna try fighting this time. Here we go, fight. No way this was happening. No way was I gonna let myself be a victim of this. I thought something different was gonna happen. Well, I guess we gotta whoop his ass. I gotta remember. What was in that book? Let's go! It's not gonna be the same! Oh my god, it's gonna be sick.
What are you whimpering? Are you praying that the boys will come and save you?
This is gonna be wicked. Oh, here we go, guys. I kept grumbling, trying to remember, and shut my eyes. Studying for a brief second wasn't enough to keep a spell in my mind, but I had to try something. Anything. Whoa. Yo, everything just stopped and went like mad weird. All of a sudden, the air grew still and silent. I opened my eyes and looked around and gasped at the sight. Everything was frozen in time, as if the clocks had stopped and everything had followed suit. A soft wisp of wind made me turn to a floating light purple orb. I stared as it glowed, giving off a warm feeling. For some reason, this made me feel happy and content despite the situation I was in. My heart felt like crying, yet I didn't know why. It couldn't have been. Is it Gramps? It's Gramps, dude! Gramps, what's up, man? As I muttered, the orb slowly grew and faded into a spirit of my grandfather from when I last saw him. I stared up at him, completely shocked that I was correct and that his form was standing in front of me.
I guess it was a good idea to bring the incubi here after all.
You did it, my dude? Oh, that's right. What? Was it really you? What do you mean? My grandfather smiled before patting my head gently. I could feel it, but I knew he tried, so I closed my eyes in acknowledgement before looking at him again.
Sweetie, I'm sorry for not telling you, but I didn't know if you were ready to know.
Damn. It's all right, Gramps. That you handled demon magic? Yeah, I'm sure that was a conversation starter.
Yes.
Why? What is there to gain from learning and using demon magic?
It wasn't a matter of gaining anything except knowledge. Through magic, I was able to learn more about the demon world and its wonders. I even met your incubi friends.
Oh, sweet.
Yes.
Oh,
it was I
damn.
who helped them come.
Sorry.
But it seems it was at the cost of my life.
Oh, damn.
Now that I'm gone, you have a chance to find yourself without anything hindering you.
Damn straight. What?
Your father had always been so hard on you. I'm to blame for that. He learned of my studies before he married your mother and pushed me away, promising to never follow in my footsteps.
That's why he freaking hates him. It has nothing to do with business or anything. It's like he found out he was doing some demonic stuff.
As he was my son, I still loved and cared for him. I helped him in little ways, from paying bills and making sure he had food to come home with by adding money to his accounts.
What?
You don't know how hard your father worked to get to where he is now.
That's crazy, dude. My head began to spin. There was too much information. It was all going so fast, despite time not moving a single inch.
I'm just so happy that my curiosity stayed with you.
Darn tootin'. So you introduced them to the human world?
That's right. I told them about the wonders of our world, and they all wanted to come to experience it.
Did you know we were gonna get some smooching action? Did you know they were gonna freaking steal my damn energy and shit? If the estate was meant for them, why give it to me?
I never knew your father would move you in so quickly. Even still, you managed to learn of them and learn of the demon world. You even were curious enough to study the magic.
I found it by accident, my dude. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. But it was cool. What are you saying? I've barely begun to read it. I don't remember anything.
I will help you remember.
Oh, we're about to lay down the law here, guys. Then my grandfather gently bent down and kissed my forehead. All at once, my mind began to fill with spells and history of arcane magic. What the? Dude, the demon world and everything my grandfather had known. Everything? We're about to do some dastardly deeds. I looked up at my grandfather again, now able to remember everything and more as he smiled down at me.
Never forget. Make your own choices and do what you need to do. Don't let someone determine your life for you.
Yeah.
If you decide to never look at magic again, I'll understand. But now at least you know it's there.
My grandfather then patted my head before turning and walking away. I tried to follow after, still unsure and lost as ever, but my feet remained stuck to the floor. Oh, it's so sad, dude. Wait, please. Ah, shit. He didn't turn back and he didn't stop walking. Soon he vanished past the wall, leaving me alone once again. I had to remember I was Malex's captive. I had to escape. After I escaped, I could figure out my life. Oh my god, dude. Legit about to dominate the situation. I'm sorry. We're about to go off. Okay, here it goes. Soon the world around me returned to normal. With Malex mocking me, I closed my eyes and began to mutter a spell from my memory. Spiritus... Oh, okay, wait, hold up. We gotta do this legit, guys.
Spiritus lumine, da fortitudinem duum.
Oh man, this is gonna be sick. Here we go.
What the? Latin? What are you?
Oh, he's about to get dominated. What's about that? Is he gonna blow up? I think he's gonna blow up. Descedo! All of a sudden, a wave of light burst from my body. We're like a straight angel, dude. Washed over the room and pushed the devils away from me to the ground. As the light quickly faded, I shook my head, feeling a small weakness in my legs. Malex quickly hopped up and growled at me, obviously surprised but irritated beyond belief.
Where did you learn that? I will rip that tongue right out your mouth.
Oh yeah, right, boy. You about to get shut down.
Spiritus tenebrarum periculum prohibere.
I think that's how you say that.
Come here.
Yeah, right. Malex charged at me, dropping the gun that would never hurt me to the floor and reaching for my face. However, I quickly crouched down and covered my head with my arms while a dark magic circle appeared under my feet. What is happening? Above me, a dark shield appeared, blocking Malex from touching me. Yo.
How? Just a human.
We're a badass human, my man. What you doing? A human who knows how to fight back. Oh, get dominated.
Malex!
What the heck?
No, stay out of it. I'll kill this bitch with my own 2 hands, one way or another.
Oh, I think Malex is about to get straight crossed off. I could feel energy wanting to shoot out of my hands, so I pointed my palms at Malex. Light purple spikes suddenly began shooting from my hands, forcing Malex to skid back. I had terrible aim, only able to scratch the edges of his body, with 1 or 2 actually stabbing into his shoulder and leg. Damn. Malex growled, pulling them out and throwing them to the ground.
Quit playing around, Malex!
I don't think he's playing around, Missy. What made everyone in that warehouse drop our fighting faces was the screeching of police sirens. Okay, this is where it's gonna go back to normal. Coming closer to our location, Malex smirked even wider.
It's time to have fun, boys. Make sure you kill them all.
Damn.
You can't even beat a human girl! You're losing your powers! Lower
Yeah.
devils only follow higher-ups that actually have power.
Now hold up, guys. In the very first one, when I was just using my fists, I was like, yo, Eris, you best step in the ring with me and see how easy it is. Now that we've got powers, it's over. Like, straight up, don't even try. Because, like, I mean, come on. And we know Taekwondo. Like, even if our powers fail us, we can still whoop booty. Man, this is not looking good for them.
Where is he? I swear I'm gonna...
Don't worry, I had that, man. He's gone. Eris took him and left. They won't be coming back. It was all so surreal. I was helped by a devil, but I quickly shook off the feeling. I was alive, and that was all that mattered. I fought to stay alive, and there I was. I went to bed that night accepting and not regretting anything. Or so I had hoped. So, basically, we are at the point where Diana, we go to sleep, and Diana's just straight straddling my ass. So, she wants to take my memories. And I'm gonna save. I said I was gonna fight before, and I never actually went back and did it. So we're gonna try to fight this time. We have some powers, so I'm hoping that means something, because before this was a very bad situation. But maybe we can make it a bit of a better situation now that we can do some stuff. So here we go. We're gonna try this. We're gonna try. Now here we go. We're fighting. I wasn't gonna let her win. I knew I could fight her. Whoa, the confidence. I began to pull on the hold on me roughly. My mind was fighting, but my body wasn't responding.
Still wish to fight.
Where's the magic? The magic, girl. Use that. Don't use your fists. Diana rubbed her temples before walking to me.
I've had enough of this.
Oh, shit. What's happening?
Such a waste.
Shit. What is happening? We didn't do anything. Diana ran a hand over my hair, twirling a strand around her finger.
So long, sweetie.
No, don't drop me into the mouth. Before I knew what I was falling, she had let me go. I could only close my eyes. I didn't even feel a thing. Oh, we got munched on. Shit, man. What if I traded them to you instead? Trade is better than forcing me to give in, right? This was insane. The only thing I could hope for was her being forgiving enough to listen to reason.
Speak your terms. What do you want
Okay,
in exchange?
now I remember. Before, we said her. So let's choose freaking power this time. Because we're already powerful as shit. What can she give us? I mean, that would probably be really interesting. Let's check it out. Diana raised an eyebrow at me.
What kind of power?
What do you mean? Power. Like, freaking power. What? Anything. I just want to have it. Whoa. That's a really bold statement. You want, like, everything?
You want power, but don't know what kind of power you want. Interesting, human.
That is kind of a weird thing to ask for. Diana snapped her fingers, which caused a large beam of purple and black light to shoot up from the pit beast below me. Oh my goodness. I became consumed in it. Oh, we dying again? What the frick? Shutting my eyes tightly. The world around me became dark. Oh, and I didn't want to open my eyes for any reason. Shit, man. What was going to happen to me? Why was I in darkness? I didn't know what was happening, and I felt like screaming, but in a darkness like this, who would answer? Diana, where are you? What the heck? I could hear my voice empty into the darkness without echo. I was in an abyss, left alone with no one to turn to. Was this freedom? Was this power? Was this it? Well, what was this?
You're too chaotic for the world of humans, little girl.
What?
I'm going to give you something very valuable, so you best not squander the chance.
What do you mean I'm too chaotic? My dude. I looked around trying to find Diana. What was she talking about?
You're about to be reborn. You will be reborn into a powerful creature.
No!
So powerful, the Demon Lord himself will learn fear.
The Demon Lord himself will fear me? What is happening? Yo, I best not be ugly as shit.
And I'm going to give you the power to defeat him.
Is this your agenda? Was this like a plan all along? I felt my body quake in pain suddenly, forcing me to curl over my body and cry out. Oh no. I want my clothes burnt off of me, oh my. And I watched in fright as my hands and feet began to darken into an inky and dangerous purple tint. That is lovely. The color traveled through my skin and made my body twitch in both pain and fear. Shit, dude. I couldn't help but scream in agony at the pain rushing through me. It felt like my skin was burning away and being replaced by a new shell. It was a torturous mutation. Oh my god. I could feel marks burn themselves into my flesh. Are you kidding? I'm gonna look ugly as shit. This is just from that, I'm gonna look ugly. Marking my body in a purple tattoo gallery. As my head began to feel heavy, I gripped onto the sides of my head, only to feel something growing from each side. I gripped onto the new additions to my head and gasped. My dude. Horns! Are you kidding me? Was I becoming a devil? No. A demon? A demon. Yes, I was a demon. My life flashed before my eyes and burnt away like flowers in a wildfire. Each memory I held dear to me no longer existed in my mind, for I only could accept darkness. I closed my eyes and breathed. I opened them and was staring into a castle hall seated on a throne. Yo. I heard shouts and pleadings for help and aid from the servants around me. They were all scared of the threat that was coming our way. I smirked. Whoa, 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 dude. You are straight naked. like you're naked right now. Let him come, I'm ready. Yes, this was what I wanted. This was my calling. I was free to carve my own path, probably quite literally as well. I had the power to do it. This was my happily ever after. And I was surely gonna enjoy every minute of it. And my kingdom. Holy crap. So we're badass, we're naked, we're apparently a lord or something. That's crazy, man. That's some stuff right there. That is no joke. You're not messing around at that point. All right, so we're back here once again. And instead of making a deal, we're just going to immediately say, just take the memories, my dude. Because I don't necessarily know what's going to happen, but I would like to still pursue some form of relationship if possible. I don't even know if it's possible. We're going to try it.
Dude, are you okay? Did the drive home yesterday go okay with your dad?
I suppose. I don't really remember it. I try to remember, but for some reason, yesterday's events seemed blurry and almost blank. I remembered going to school, dealing with Lisette, then going home. I don't remember, however, ever being picked up by him. I must have been, or else I wouldn't be safe at home. I guess that makes sense. I rubbed my head, trying to shake out exhaustion. Damn studying. I avoided talking about what happened yesterday. Yes, okay, so we're actually going somewhere now. Okay, before it just kind of like, it was like my life was rushing through or whatever. Now we're actually going somewhere, so hopefully this picks up. I'll be riding with you guys from now on to and from school. Naomi and Suzu took their seats around me. Suzu in front of me, Naomi beside me, before the class bell rang and the class was greeted by our teacher. Suzu seemed to be very tense, focused on her desk, more so than usual. I was almost tempted to poke her and see what was wrong. My phone, though, vibrated in my pocket. Thank God I set it on vibrate before class. Yeah, right? I pulled out my phone and checked it, seeing a text from Naomi. I began to text back, suddenly going into a text conversation.
Hey, do you know what's wrong with Suzu?
I looked over once again at Suzu. She was intensely scribbling in her notebook, almost obsessively so. The grip on her new-looking purple pencil was almost tight enough to bend it each stroke she made with it. Damn, she's pissed.
Oh, by the way, did you hear?
No, what? What?
Apparently, Suzu's family is really involved with the mob. My dad told me he saw Suzu's dad in court this morning with a big-time crime boss.
Oh, well, I mean, you're asking me what's wrong with her. I'm pretty sure you just figured it out, Naomi. Good job. As the bell rang, Suzu stood up suddenly.
I gotta go. See you guys later.
Oh, Suzu, come on. Shit. Suzu zipped out of class like she was fleeing the devil himself.
What just happened?
She left, my dude. Like, you are slow on the uptake. I don't know. Let's chase after her. Suzu. I began pushing through the crowd, trying to find a trace of her hair. What the heck? Her jacket, anything. I managed to get a glimpse of her green jacket, instinctively following it down the hall into a classroom. Suzu's class was the other way. Where was she going? I continued following and peeking into the classroom, seeing no one else there except Suzu. What shocked me was seeing Suzu standing over an empty desk, slamming her fists onto the wood. Yo. I didn't know what to do. The world behind me in the hall went in slow motion as I stared at Suzu's back. She obviously wanted to be alone, but I wanted to help her and fix whatever was bothering her. Alright, so I saved just in case things go, bad. We're gonna help her. I couldn't leave her like this. I quietly stepped into the room and closed the door, making Suzu flinch and freeze up. Suzu? Suzu gasped before turning to me, a shocked expression on her face. Tears had painted her cheeks, which made my heart sink in my chest. Oh man, I feel really bad for her, man. What's wrong, Suzu?
It's nothing. Nothing.
Suzu quickly rubbed her eyes and face, trying to cover her face and clean it off of sadness. I pressed my lips together, not believing her. Pout face. Suzu, talk to me. You were acting strange in
I
history.
was just listening to the lecture.
You were scribbling in your notebook. I was watching almost the entire class period. What the fuck? We were just stalking. Dad probably going to jail, dude.
I have bad handwriting.
Why was she lying to me? What was going on? What was making her so distraught? Suzu, whatever's troubling you, let me help you. She's gonna get pissed right here, dude.
You can't help me, okay?
Oh, man. I stepped back, feeling the sudden anger in her voice. She covered her mouth, regretting what came out of it, and stared almost in pure fright at me. Suzu. I stepped towards her, not wanting to scare her, but wanting to be closer. Suzu didn't seem affected, so I continued to walk towards her. Eventually, we were only a desk away from each other. Tell me. Tell me. Suzu stared before letting out a shuddering sigh, nodding in defeat. I slowly took a seat in the desk in front of me, watching as she moved to stand in front of it.
I've been having some issues, okay?
Like what? Issues about what?
I'm supposed to help out the casino after graduation.
Oh, they want to bring her into the frickin' mob, yo. Isn't that good? It's a job, so it'll pay.
Yeah, pay. And blood money.
Oh, shit. Yo, what? This is crazy, man. I couldn't even fathom that this would be happening in this game, man. Things have gone crazy so far in this little revisiting of the game. What do you mean? Is something going on with the casino?
Yeah, I get the pleasure of being a true Italian.
Oh, shit. What do you mean?
Well, Dad's always wanted to own a casino, but my dad's an immigrant and whatever, so language barriers kept him from doing that. Luckily, my mom's pure Chicagoan, and so she knows English. When they opened up the casino together, I thought it'd be a great experience.
But it wasn't, was it?
A couple of suits showed up to our house last night. Mafia suits.
Oh, shit.
Claimed that we were under protection as part of the Capone family.
The Capone family? Damn, throwing it back, man. No way, Suzu.
Look, I knew my family was a little messed up, but to be related to Capone was beyond crazy.
Yeah, right?
My mother swore up and down that she had no relation to them, but apparently, through a marriage and a couple contracts, we're technically part of the family.
Shit.
Even if it isn't true, they made my folks sign out a protection license.
Is that even a legitimate document? Like, come on, I mean, they're the mob, but, so it's like, if you don't sign, you're probably gonna have troubles, but either way, I mean, come on now. It was crazy. Al Capone was the Chicago mobster Robin Hood, but knew how to keep a family together. I never knew Suzu's family was so involved. Yeah, right, that's crazy, dude. So what happens to you?
Nothing. We pay a part of our profit to the family, and we're protected. Protected my ass.
Yeah, right.
Bribe money to make sure we don't lose business or get bombed.
Yeah, by them too, right? If you don't pay, they do the harming. Suzu stared down at the desk between us. Her hands tightened into fists.
This is bullshit. I was gonna be normal. I was gonna be happy. I was gonna finally be normal enough to ask you out.
Oh shit, dude. Did you mean to say that? What? I felt like I was dreaming. What? She wanted to ask me out? When and how? Holy crap. Suzu covered her mouth and stared up at me, as if she had slapped me and regretted moving her hand. I stared, lost in my own thoughts. Suzu pounded the desk with her fists again. Yo, dude.
Fuck! This is great! Just great!
Oh, shit.
Turn around.
Oh, fuck, dude. I stood and turned around, obeying her. Lost in my own train of thought. I needed to do anything. I could help her subconsciously. I could hear Suzu grumble to herself.
This is stupid. Stupid! I need to stop. You might as well go. I mean, this is...
No, chill, man. Chill, dude. I came in here to, like, you know, do that kind of stuff anyway. So, I mean, the fact that you were already kind of into that mood, I mean, shit. Suzu groaned. I could feel her mixed emotions radiate onto my back. I felt myself step forward, away from Suzu in reaction. What? Quickly, though, Suzu grabbed hold of my vest. I froze, breaking from my own thoughts.
I like you. I really do,
shit.
okay?
Why are we pissed? We're not pissed, right? What the fuck? I felt my heart flutter in flattery. Suzu, one of my best friends, liked me. I wasn't sure what to say. Suzu's grip on my vest tightened, pulling me slightly. I wanted to turn and hug her, but right now she needed to let her emotions out.
I like you, but I don't want to ask you out like this. I don't want people to think you're affiliated with the mafia kid.
Yo, it's not like that.
This whole situation is just messed up and...
But, I mean, you're not like the mafia kid. Like, your parents are, you know what I mean? They're like involved in that. It doesn't mean you are. I felt my heart drop. She cared about me and wanted to protect me from her reputation. I was flattered, but at the same time, I was angry. Why? She was my best friend and she liked me enough to confess her feelings to me despite her situation. What could I say to her, though? This was a huge deal for both her and me. She had been one of my best friends for the majority of my life, and here she was, confessing to have a crush on me. It was surreal, yet it made me feel both strange and fluffy. What? Suzu sighed and let go of my vest. I turned around to see her run her fingers through her hair.
Look, I'm sorry. I guess I needed to vent. I feel better now.
That was one hell of a vent. Shit, man. I couldn't help but stare at Suzu longer. She was not expecting me to say anything in return. A sentence bubbled in my stomach, forcing itself out of my mouth without filter. Oh yeah, let's do it. We can't, let's do it, man. Come on, man, let's do it. All right, I know. Okay, we're doing it. I know what you're thinking. I did not know what came over me. What do you mean? This is what I was trying to do all along, my man. I let it spill out. Oh, the music changed and everything? I liked her, though. I liked her a lot. Oh, man. She was badass and cute in her own special way. I loved that she was an individual and stayed true to herself no matter what Naomi or I did. Let's go. Sure, she was a little aggressive, but that added to the charm. Suzu stared wide-eyed at me, blushing as red as could be. I was positive that if she blushed anymore, she would faint from all the blood rushing into her cheeks to color them that red.
Did you just...
Didn't expect that, did you? Caught you off guard. Yes, I did. I stepped forward and gently took Suzu's hand. I needed her to know how I felt. She poured her feelings out to me. It was more than fair to share mine with her. I really like you too. You're adorable, and I love that about you. Oh man, you're caring and fun and have this sort of charm. Suzu, will you go out with me? Oh my god, it's such a nerdy way to ask that. She already asked you out, man. Just say yes. Suzu was completely red in the face, but her eyes started to water. Rogue tears dripping from the edges of her eyes as she almost glared at me.
What about...
What about what, man? Shit. Don't second guess it. I don't care. We'll deal with it as it comes, but for now, I want to be with you, truly. Oh, damn. Laying it down. Suzu stared before rushing at me and hugging me tightly, burying her face into my chest. I held her tightly, wanting to comfort her. I felt a small part of my heart filled with pure joy. I felt happy, like nothing was going to stand in our way. Months went by since Suzu's confession. We were happy, and eventually graduation came along. The rest of the story could almost be passed over. Why? What do you mean? I graduated from school as one of the top 10 students in my class. Let's go, bossing it out. My family was proud, even my dad. Maybe it was because I did my best in school. Maybe it was because I was finally a woman in his eyes. What? Suzu, my girlfriend, man, went to work at the casino right after school, learning both security and machine design. I guess her love for video games drew her interest into slot machines. Soon she was able to fix broken or hacked machines within mere moments. Look at that. As for her family, they weren't afraid of the protection they had, but they were cautious with every business meeting they held with bank bigwigs. Suzu would often drag me to the arcade to blow off steam if something went wrong. But what of my future? Well, with Suzu's support, I finally decided to stand up for myself. After I graduated, Andrew and I presented our cases, and the board decided to have Andrew step into the CEO position of the Anderson Toys Company. Shit! We just got dominated. That being said, I was still scared of where the future was going to take me. What did I want to do? Did I want to help Andrew build the company? Did I want to venture off on my own? Suzu reassured me that she would support me and help me, though. Whatever I decided to do, I was grateful and would never forget that promise. I was happy and nothing could shake me down from my happiness. Soon enough, I heard Suzu's motorcycle pull up to the gate. I rushed to the front doors and opened them to see Suzu looking at me with seriously distressed eyes. Oh shit, dude.
Tell me you love me.
Oh shit, where's this coming from? Damn, like she's, look at her, she's so pissed too. What, Suzu, what?
Just tell me.
Oh my god. Alright, I love you, okay? Oh, it's so convincing.
You love me?
Yeah. I love you a lot, alright? Now what's... Oh my god, here it comes. I knew it was coming. Before I knew it, Suzu rushed to me and held me tightly. I gasped, but wrapped my arms around Suzu. Oh my gosh. Trying to comfort her despite my confusion. She obviously needed some love right now. I would get my answers when she was okay.
I love you too. I never felt like this with anyone.
What? This is getting serious, man. Shh. It's okay, Suzu. It's okay. I held her close, petting her head gently. When Suzu relaxed in my arms, she looked up at me, tears in her eyes.
My parents want you to come over for dinner.
Yo. This is legit. Wait, what?
My parents want to meet you as my girlfriend.
Yo.
I was shocked when they found out you and I were together, and it's really embarrassing. I don't want you to feel pressured, but they're serious. And now that they're connected with the mob, then...
Well, great way to ruin the moment, just bringing that into it. Suzu, shh. It's okay. I placed a finger over her lips, making her stare up at me in surprise. I would love to have dinner with your folks as your girlfriend. I'd do anything for you. Damn, laying it down. Oh my god, it's happening. Damn. Letting it out. Suzu smiled widely at me, more tears falling down her cheeks. She wrapped her arms up under my arms and kissed me lovingly, surprising me. Damn. That's some stuff right there. As soon as she did, though, she pulled away. What? Why?
I didn't mean to.
Oh, the moment called for it. It's okay. Feeling bold, I grabbed her hand and pulled her back to me. Dang. This is like a movie, dude. Wrapping my arms around her and kissing her with the same amount of love she gave me. She was shocked, but as I felt her relax in my arms, she kissed me back. Damn. I didn't want to wake up if this was indeed a dream. I felt light as a feather, not wanting to ever let go of this woman in my arms. Oh, dang. All right. Going in. There were no words that could describe the emotions within me. I felt joy, happiness, ecstatic, high, all at once. Here I was, holding the woman I wanted to be with like nothing else mattered. That's pretty sweet, honestly. I vowed to cherish her and love her for the remainder of my days and beyond. Yo. This is like they're getting married or something, like straight up. This is like what you would say if you were getting married. And that was my happily ever after. Suzu's love. Dominating it, man. Dominating it. But unfortunately, that's all we're going to get done for today, guys. So hopefully you enjoyed that. We actually saw a couple of endings, all right? In this session alone, I got my brains blown out. I got munched on. I became a demon lord. And me personally, the most enjoyable one. I know, there's many reasons for it, but I mean, come on, this is a happy ending, all right? This is a nice ending. I like this ending. It's much better than getting munched on, that's for sure. And the other one was cool, but I think that was a little bit too much. I didn't really like that. But either way, here we go, guys. More endings, and I actually really liked all of them, even though a couple of them I got dominated. So either way, make sure you rate the video what you think it deserved. Obviously, lets me know how you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a comment down below which ending was your favorite in this particular session. We're going to be picking up some more hopefully next time. But I gotta say, I'm pretty satisfied with this run, this ending, of course, being my favorite. So, with that being said, guys, make sure you subscribe if you'd like to become a Sage in Training today. And as always, this has been MrBayeasy, your favorite Sage, and I'll see you in the next video.